Hello. I don't know if my new microphone's actually working, so if you can hear me, can you just let me know in the comments, please? Who's going to do it? Brilliant. Brilliant. Cool. Yeah, so I got a new microphone. Sounds better. That's good. The camera quality is much better as well. It shouldn't be lagging at all, hopefully. Should just be better all round. Don't really know what I'm going to say. Kind of just put it on for fun. But if you want to join in, jump on, feel free. I can put the link in the thing. Or I've just put the link on my Discord server as well. So you're more than welcome to join. And I will add you in as we go. Stein has just joined, so I will add him. If I can work that one out. Give me 2 seconds. Add to stream. We'll keep on that.
Hello.
Hello, Stein. You alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Yeah, I'm not bad, buddy. I'm not bad.
Nice.
Cool.
The new mic sounds great.
Oh, brilliant! Thank you. It's good to use it. Right. I've had it like 2 or 3 days now, and my daughters actually use it before I have. Your accent is like really interesting. Remind me where you're from.
Holland? I'm from the Netherlands, man.
Netherlands.
I'm Dutch.
See, that always confused me because I had this same conversation with Aunt Oliver. Dutch is different to Deutsch because
Deutsch is German.
German, and
Dutch is the Netherlands language.
Yeah, and Dutch doesn't come from Denmark as well, which also confused me for a minute.
Denmark still lays like a few hundred kilometers from here.
Yeah, it's pretty wet over there.
But I will take my accent being interesting as a compliment, I guess.
Yeah. Well, my accent's like Dorset farmer sort of style.
I know your accent is fine, man. I quite like it. Otherwise, I wouldn't watch your show.
Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Oh look, hang on.
For the ends, I would, but
the Beatles going to try and get some, I reckon. No, yeah, like, he's going to go in there, get bitten.
Yeah, I see it.
Times,
oh my god, the new camera is so great, man. Like,
it actually makes a massive difference, doesn't it?
Like, I can actually see the ends now. Like, before, no hate or anything, but like I saw one messy blur.
Yeah,
and now I can distinguish the ends.
I was watching it back afterwards and just hating myself every time for doing it. But you gotta do what you gotta do, ain't you?
You know, you actually sound way more wholesome in real, like talking to you.
Yeah, fair, thank you. What are they doing? So yeah, I generally feed these on a Wednesday. I went for 2 roaches instead of 3 today, just because I want to try and slow them down a little bit. Have you seen how much they built today?
Yeah, no, I saw the Twitch stream. Like, actually crazy, man.
That.
Like, look at that nest. Like, I reckon they're at 4K or something, huh?
Oh, I don't know. Nah, probably not that number yet, but.
You shouldn't like underestimate it. Also, like
I know
it's easy to overestimate them, but like underestimate it. Well, I messed up there. Underestimating them is also a thing. Yeah,
definitely. I mean, you can see how many are just running around the surface. Now, I stuck a camera down the back of it the other day and had a little look, and like it was just packed. Absolutely rammed full of ants, and it was pretty awesome, actually. In fact, hang on, sorry, carry on. I'm just gonna I'm gonna do something awesome and see if I can get that footage actually.
I'd. So hello stream.
Oh, dun.
Like Tom, how do I entertain the stream? I have no idea.
Neither do I really. I just wing it when I'm on.
So, well, shall I tell something about myself with something?
Yeah. Introduce yourself to everyone so everyone knows who you are, buddy.
Well, hello. I am his employee. I work for him.
Yeah.
So basically that.
You don't get paid though. I'm gonna make sure everyone knows I don't pay.
Will be pretty illegal otherwise. I think. I think I'm too young to work. But hey, who cares?
How old
No,
are you?
I'm his mod on Discord. Like,
Yeah.
I went over to him once. Hey, can I do this and this for you? He was like, sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Wow, that's the grand tale of how I became a mod.
Yeah, you're a brilliant mod though. You've done a lot for the server.
Thanks, mate. Means a lot. I can't be here for too long though, because my parents will be mad at me for staying up too late.
What's
But
the time over there?
Oh, it's not that late, but like I have to sleep early, to rise and shine early in the morning. It's 10 p.m. 8 over 10 p.m.
Oh. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
But I will be here as long as possible.
Yeah. So I'm just sort of chilling tonight. I wasn't planning on doing a stream, but I thought, why not? I'm here. I'm at the computer, and you said do a voice chat, so why not?
Yeah. All because of me. Everyone thank me for having a stream tonight. I hope KB will also join. Like he said, he told people that he wanted to VC, so he might join.
Yeah, he might do. I mean, why
so
not?
Who is winning?
Winning?
The competition of getting featured.
Oh,
in the bullet ants or the bicolor.
So far, I think it's the bullet ants. It was really close. I thought it was going to be the dives. In fact, hang on. Have I got the tally? I did a tally like a few days ago. Is that on this? Yes. I surround myself with hundreds of pieces of paper every night at this desk. I've just got like so many video ideas that I want to get done and bits and bobs. I write them down. I've literally got just piles and piles of paper next to me. Right. So when I looked a few days ago, the dives in the multi-species tank had 6 votes. The bicolor had 5. The Lasius niger had 5. And the bullet ants had 13 votes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
Can I say that word? Or?
Yeah, sorry, it's past 9 o'clock.
All the young kids are away.
Yeah. Right, hang on. What video? I'm trying to transfer a video from my phone whilst we talk. It's the one I took the other day of behind the nest. I cannot work out how. Like
maybe make a separate video of that, like just a quick upload, a short. or something.
I might have to. So I was gathering footage for. What I've actually done is I've gathered footage of all 4 colonies. So you are going to see all 4 of these colonies within the next.
That's my man. Let's go.
So we've got I'm about halfway through each one of the episodes. So whichever colony wins, episode's ready to go.
Also, I have a quick message to everybody.
Yeah, go for it, buddy.
Like, don't make this man mad. He will destroy you. Like, you don't know how strong he is. He can lift like twice my body weight or something.
Probably 3 times, man. But it's not all about strength, man. It's mentality more than anything. Like, I'm tiny compared to some guys, but
I know. But like the pictures I've seen, like the intense, concentration on your face, like
that's it. I just train really hard, and I don't let my size slow me down. You know what I mean? Like, when I compete in strongman competitions, some of the guys I compete against are literally twice my size, and you just got to get in there and give it your all. And You know.
I'm also almost twice your size.
Yes, you are. I mean, your height is insane. How high are you? How tall are you?
6'7", man.
Wow, 6'7". I'm like 5'10". To be fair, I was 6 foot once, and I've shrunk over the last couple of years.
Already? Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, all the heavy weights, and because of my health conditions, I've got quite weak bones, believe it or not. And the heavy weights are slowly like crushing me.
Oh.
But
Be
it's all
careful with
good.
that.
No, I ain't worried. When I when I can't do anymore, I can't do any. I'm watching this beetle, just like, oh my god, what are you doing? I wouldn't go near that. Would you
I
go
think
near
he's
that,
pretty
Manio?
suicidal. Oh, he's getting grabbed, man. He's
Yeah,
suicidal.
he's gonna get some, and then he's gonna get bitten. See, they're not really that bothered about getting bitten. They will.
No, but
He
I
will.
think they're quite strong and hardy, right?
Yeah, they are very hardy, very hardy. I mean, there is one in the tank which is missing an antenna, but
Oh, yeah.
they just go about like they don't care, like that. He's obviously look, he's being bitten and stuff. He's just like, no, I'm not that bothered.
The thing I found funny is that like when breeding them like in a special container and stuff like that, you will feel like they will be the hardest shitty feeders to
Yeah.
care for, but like now in a tank with a massive aggressive colony, they're like, yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah. I mean, what I quite like about this, like you say, I've got a box of them upstairs, but to be honest, it's so boring to watch. Like, they're just a load of beetles. Now, you put them in a tank with a load of ants and other creatures, they
Fair
become
enough.
quite, they become quite interesting to watch.
In the key KB stream, I heard that the blood crabs had like babies too, right?
Yeah, my vampire crabs, yeah,
Yeah, vampire.
yeah, they've had like at least 2 babies. I've got. I don't know how many that are actually there, but they've got at least 2 babies.
Will you start selling them, or are you just going to keep all of them for yourself?
I will probably. I haven't even thought about that, to be honest. I mean, if someone
Because,
wants one and I've got a surplus, by all God, yeah, I'll sell it.
because the thing is, like, it will ruin the whole biodiversity in the
Yes,
setup
it
if there are
will.
too many. Like you
Yes, it
said,
will.
I think
Now, I
they will
think,
like forage. They will eat. Like they will. You said there was already a crab on the ant nest, right?
yeah,
They don't mind like picking a ant in their claws and just running
yeah,
off with it.
yeah. Now, it is good as population control, but I think 5 crabs is the limit for the size of the pond.
Yeah.
Because there's just not that much space around the pond, and I wouldn't want to overcrowd it. So I think 5 is the limit. I think maybe even just sticking with a 3. I've got a separate tank that I'm probably going to make just for them, for if I do need to whip some of them out, because this is obviously going to keep snowballing on and on. They'll have more babies and
Of
whatever.
course.
Of
But like you
course.
can also become a breeder, like you said they were
Yeah,
rare, right?
yeah. I mean, they are starting to go extinct in the wild, and I mean, although they are being bred in captivity now, it's not widely done yet. It's
Maybe
still
if you
quite.
see some small ones, you can keep them in a different tank.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the spare tank, so I might well do that in the future when we've got a few more.
Add some fresh crabs, like from a store or something. Add some new blood and genes to the lines.
Yeah.
It will be a full-on crab breeder, mate.
Oh man, I honestly, right. So I've never really thought about opening like a store. I've been asked several times, "Are you going to open a store? Are you going to do this?" I'm.
But the problem is
It's
there are already so many of them. Like
yeah. It's not
I can
even
name
that. It's just,
5 from the top of my head, like, and 3 being actually social media. Like started with social media, and
yeah,
after that open the store.
yeah. Exactly. I mean,
And
my
Canada,
thing
for
is,
example.
I would be rubbish as an ant store, because I just right. If anyone knows, because at one point I sold some of my stick insects, not like commercially, but I had so many people were asking, "Oh, can you send me some stick insects?" So whatever, I sent them some stick insects. I'd probably took about a month to get those stick insects out. I'm not
Wait,
built
did they
for
take a
that.
month to get there, or a
No,
month for you to post them?
it took me about a month to get to the post office.
like that. Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
hard. Like if it's not your actual job, and
yeah, that's
and
what I
you have
mean.
a
Like,
full-on job, like you
yeah,
also need to spend time with your family and loved ones. Like
that's what I
you
mean.
don't have the
I'm
time.
not built for it. Yeah, I'm not built for being a shop as well. I'd really struggle, and my customer service would be rubbish. I'd get rubbish reviews, and it would probably destroy my YouTube name as well. So I think it's probably something I'd avoid, to be honest. Like, as anyone knows, if you're waiting on me for like to get something done, it's either done instantly or it's going to take you a month or two.
I'm really curious to ask though. Like we've known each other for some months.
Yeah,
How did you think my voice sounded?
pretty much as I expected, to be honest.
Oh damn!
Yeah, well, what it is you're related to Holifer, aren't you?
Am I related to Oliver?
Yeah.
Oh no, I just named myself Oliver's nephew, and Astellic's his little bro, and Lynn's son or something. Yeah,
Right. Fair enough. Right. But
for fun.
you kind of sound like him. You've got that same sort of accent.
Yeah, no, but that's like of all these like countries in this region, like the
Yeah,
accents are
that's
quite the
it.
same.
Yeah, so that's I kind of knew what to expect.
But the thing is, like 1.5 years ago, I didn't even speak English, so I'm
That's
happy
one.
with this.
Yeah, that's one thing I was going to say. Your English is amazing. Like my French, like one of the only languages
Tu
I
parles
speak.
français?
What
Tu parles
exactly?
français? Oh,
No,
do you speak
omelette du
French?
fromage. Omelette du fromage is about all I know.
Omelette du fromage. That's a cheese omelette, right?
Yeah, I like cheese omelette. I would eat that all day. That's pretty much all I know. Yeah,
On the talk. No,
yeah.
I'm actually really good at French. Like I have
My
a
kids are better than me.
I have a really high grade for it. Like
My other languages are just rubbish. I can barely speak English sometimes.
the old farmer genes, the old
Yeah, that's it.
I I don't remember the English word for it. Like it's in Dutch, it's kluizenaar, meaning a old man in a like cave
Yeah,
or something.
yeah, exactly. It's
Don't
like
speaking to any civilization in like 2 years.
yeah, it's that sort of thing. It's like we take away some of the letters and add in letters which are unnecessary.
But the
Like
thing is, school didn't even learn me English or anything. Like I purely learned it from internet. Like
yeah, no,
I
that's
began
probably
chatting on Discord. Like
yeah,
you know,
that's probably the best place to learn because you're going to learn the actual mannerisms and way to speak rather than the robotic textbook stuff. Because
but
no one
because
speaks
yeah,
like no one speaks like you're supposed to.
no, that's the thing. But like the funny thing is because I learned these languages online, I actually get really high grades in all of these
Yeah,
things.
yeah, I bet. Well, you're doing quite well at school. You're still in school? Is it school over there?
Yeah, it's cool. I'm 14, man.
Yeah, yeah. See, I don't know what the education systems are like over there. I mean, in America, they stay in school till you're 21.
Yeah, but that's true, fair enough.
Yeah,
In the Netherlands, it's until you're 18, and after that you can go to university or some
yeah,
other
yeah.
like continue thing.
See,
You
I
know?
was in college by the time I was six. Like, my birthday's in middle of August. I joined college by September, so literally a couple of months, like a few weeks after I turned 16, I was in college. Then a couple of years of college, and like my
Yeah,
education was done by the time I was 18 ish.
yeah. Anyways, I have to brush my teeth for a quick moment, so I might
Yeah,
join after that.
yeah, no worries, man. You go do what you gotta do. It was nice to have you on it.
Alright, see you, man. Was
See you
fun.
later, buddy. Right, bye. Oh, there we go. That was Stein. So, David, high school is done yet. If anyone else wants to jump on, feel free to send me a message and I will post a link. You're more than welcome to join. It is an open mic night. It should be fun. I probably should have done a little bit of advertising. Oh, high school is done by 17 to 18 years of age in America. I thought they were in school till they were 21. No, that's their drinking age, isn't it? So they're in school till they're 17, 18. Oh, KB's here. Hello, KB.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, sir.
Good, good. What you been up to? Much?
Just feeding the ants.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
You been doing much?
No, pretty much the same. I've actually slept most of the day, believe it or not.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm making the most of having a little bit of a break.
Yeah, true.
I trained this morning. I've got a bit of I don't know if I've got a chest infection or if it's just my conditions or whatever, but my breathing is just hard today. So I did a bit of training and then I went to bed.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, but I've got an Xbox One now, so I'm playing Fallout 4. Amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That.
I do like Fallout. I hadn't played Fallout 4 until literally like this week.
Yeah.
But the Fallout 3 was amazing, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. New Vegas was all right, but a little bit of a disappointment, I found.
Yeah, I've not played the new one.
No. Okay.
No.
Well, Fallout 4, yeah, top notch, really good, really enjoying it. Oh dear. Fallout series is awesome. Yes, it is. It really is. There's like, I've never played 1 or 2. They're like old school looking ones, but
No.
I think I need to like investigate it. I think they were going to do a movie at some point as well, which is quite interesting. I'd be up for a Fallout movie.
Yeah. I've been watching The Witcher on Netflix. That's quite good.
Okay, yeah, right. I've heard of The Witcher, but I haven't even looked at it yet. Can you explain to me what it is?
It's basically similar to like sort of like Skyrim sort of thing. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Skyrim. I like Skyrim.
There's an actual game called The Witcher on Xbox, and I think that's based on the book, and so is this film. This film's based on the book as well. But yeah, it's good. I'll try not to spoil it for you, but it's good to watch.
The other one I haven't done is Game of Thrones. Believe it or not, haven't seen a single episode.
No, I haven't. To be honest. No.
See, I thought I'd wait until all of them were done and then watch it. I did the same with Mandalorian as well, which was really hard to do. I waited till all of them came out and then watched the whole lot in one block.
Yeah.
Like, when you're going to do it, like, yeah, well, like, I'm so busy from like most days. If I'm going to take a couple of days off, I'm going to get something like that, you know.
Yeah, I hate watching like an episode and then coming to end of it, and you've got to wait so long for more to come out. Does my head in.
The Book of Boba Fett came out today. The new Star Wars came out today.
Yeah,
and I've been eagerly waiting it since the end of the Mandalorian. Basically, have you seen it? Have you watched it? Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah, you've watched it. I was up first thing this morning. Like, yeah, that was that. Before I even went to the gym, I was watching Boba Fett. So anyways, end of the first episode, I'm just like, no, I need more. Got like another week to wait.
That's the trouble, isn't it?
It really is. It's so painful, but it's going to be a great series. I really like Star Wars. It's one of the few things that I would sit down and watch, like start to finish.
Yeah,
I do enjoy Star Wars, and they're coming out with so much more content at the minute.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's good. I suppose I'm a nerd at heart, really, and I like ants, I like Star Wars, I like dinosaurs. I'm a nerd. I think everyone's a nerd, really.
I think if you're into this hobby, you've got to be a little bit of one, really.
Yeah, it's all that sort of sit down and watch something. I can't even explain it. Like, what I like about it all is the like stuff you can learn with it, and like the lore behind the films and the interesting fact. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's not just boring.
Star Trek.
See, I've never watched Star Trek.
I've watched a few. It's not bad, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I might have watched the movie when that came out, but
yeah. I watched the
never
movie,
watched.
but I've watched some like the really old, like Star Trek programs.
Yeah,
And when I was a
okay.
kid as well, like
See,
proper old ones.
yeah. I've never watched them. See, they are really old and quite badly done. Some of them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like by today's standards, you'd watch it and be like, "Oh my god, oh
Yeah.
my god." So I quite like some of those. What was it I watched the other day? The Star Wars Holiday Special. Have you ever watched that?
No, I'm not.
Right, it is the most terrible piece of horribleness you'd ever watch. It's scary. Like they tried to make more Wookiees, but they made them look really messed up, and like it's awful, absolutely terrible. I don't know how do I. If I could work it out, I would show it, but I cannot work that out whilst doing a live stream because I'll probably mess it up when I. But yeah, really terrible.
Oh, yeah, David said it's a new series of Star Trek, so I'll have to have a look at that. So I like the films. You know, they didn't come out that long ago. I think it got Simon Pegg in it.
Yes.
It's the one I watched. But yeah, if it's out like that, then I reckon it'd be quite good.
That. I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who we got? Oh dear. It's been a long day.
The camera looks loads better. Have you changed it?
Yeah, right. So I've now got, I've got this camera here, and I've got the other camera if I get it into position because I've kind of been lazy. So I've got like two cameras connected to the computer all the time now.
All right, so you can just switch between them rather than both on at the same time.
No, it won't let me have both. Annoyingly, I tried that, but it will let me. If I do that, there we go.
Oh yeah.
Me holding it, and that's not as good quality. That was the camera I used before.
Yeah.
This one, so much better.
Definitely, 100%.
Yeah,
it's not lagging either. As well.
No, I mean, I'm gonna get broadband installed next. That's the next goal. But really, I need to get some more like Patreon supporters or something because I can't keep affording it all.
Yeah. That's why I had to make a Patreon because I can't really afford to buy all this new camera equipment and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
expensive.
I paid half of it, and I've been saving up my Patreon money since I started, and actually put all my Patreon money in, and then I paid the rest of the money. And I mean, it's cost a fair bit to get the microphone and the camera and whatnot, but it's an investment worth making, you know.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, hopefully, I plan to get some more Patreons eventually, and then I'll get broadband, and the streams will be seamless then, you know, because this is all done off my phone Wi-Fi, and the kids quite often will be sat upstairs and log their iPhone on or iPad, not iPhone, iPad onto it as well. So, you know, at the minute it's good quality, but it could degrade at any point. Yeah, I mean, what was I doing the other day? I was downloading something the other day while streaming, and that was very laggy. But again, it was good quality, but it was lagging. At least it's on. I could sit here and watch this all day. Well, I
recommend BT for broadband. They're quite good.
Okay. It's one thing I know nothing about, like broadband. I've never had a phone line installed. I've never bought broadband. It's one thing I've not done. So that would be an adult experience, we could say.
Definitely.
I hate it. It's like I'm 30 now. I hate being an adult. I keep having to do all these adult things. Like,
one of the first things we did when we moved into this house was set up the broadband, gas, electric, and that's it.
Yeah. See, now I always said I was not going to buy internet. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I always said I wouldn't buy internet and I wouldn't get the kids iPads. Now lockdown happened, lockdown happened, so I instantly got the kids iPads so that they could do their schoolwork on it.
Yeah.
And I changed my phone to a contract so that I had unlimited data. And that's pretty much when I was like, okay, well, I may as well do YouTube as well, because I had it made it possible to do YouTube as well. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to with my data I was on before. In fact, I looked at it this month. We've done like 350 gigabytes or something on just my phone, and my wife has hers as well. So probably between us, we've done about 600 gigabytes in a month. Yeah,
that's mad.
So it just made it a bit more. It is, isn't it? But then if I'm streaming for like 3 or 4 hours, I don't know how long that's or how much that's going to use, but not what I expect.
Yeah, probably.
Look at that isopod. Isopod came in, had a look. I was like, nah, I ain't that crazy.
I think I saw one of your beetles earlier try and go up to Roach.
Yeah. I mean, they do. They get in there. Yeah, they get in and they do have a go. But as soon as the main lights turn off, and the red lights come on, that's when the beetles really get active, and the ants will start to like back off a bit. Believe it or not.
Bloody hell.
Like they spend more time at the nest. But one thing about like when this colony was smaller, it was really interesting. At 10 o'clock every night, they would go to bed. There wouldn't be a single ant. Yeah, there were not a single ant in the outworld past 10 o'clock every single night. And it was like, what, like internal clock or something? I don't know. But yeah, they had a bedtime.
That's mad, that.
It is. I've never known anything else like it. Apart from actually my dog used to do exactly that. About 10, 11 every night he would like walk through to bed himself and just lie on our bed. It was quite funny because the way he'd look at you and be like, "Aren't you ready yet?" And he'd just twaddle through. Bless him.
The Polyraki seems to be doing really well. There's loads.
Yeah. Oh, like they're non-stop. They are absolutely non-stop. I think I just got lucky, to be honest, because although I did my research and I always made sure they're in a good environment and whatnot, I've never had any issues with them. Not once, never had any major die-offs or any concerns for them. They've just been really easy, to be honest.
Yeah. It's good though. Normally they are quite temperamental with like environment and stuff like that. It's not perfect. They normally just don't thrive. You'll see happy, don't.
It is a very controlled environment, I will say. Like I've got monitors coming out of my teeth,
Yeah.
So you are right. Like the minute it goes off is when they start escaping. But apart from that, I've never had any issues. They always seem happy, and like you say, always thriving. In fact, one of these sugar towers, they've completely drank it all in under 24 hours now, and that's a record.
God.
So I've had to put in 3 of them today.
Plenty of fat gasters then running around.
Yeah. I mean, they have been building though, so it might be to fuel that building project. Again, that's
probably.
Why I thought I better feed them tonight, because they've been building, and the silk takes quite a lot of protein to make, I think. From what I know,
It's really cool though when you watch them carrying around the larvae. And weaving the silk. It's proper cool watching them do that.
Right, so I counted earlier. I saw at least 32 larvae being carried about on top of the nest being used. I know. I mean, like I was expecting 4 or 5, maybe. That's but 32 I counted.
That's crazy. You're probably going to have a big explosion soon in work.
Yeah, I mean the size of the nest. The nest is like probably doubled in size in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So they could well be having an explosion soon. There's so many males in there still. It's really irritating.
You just need some queens now.
Yeah. I mean, if they keep going this way, they might get some.
Hopefully.
Maybe I need to up the protein. I mean, they get more than enough protein.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I up it, I think it'd be crazy. Every time I give my pollen on this honey water, they just try to bite the dish or parchment paper and never drink. Oh, that's a bit of weird. Pogo. I'm gonna try Pogo no might. No, I can't. I can't pronounce that. Can you pronounce that?
Probably not. No.
No.
I'm not normally bad with names, but I don't think I can do that one.
I am awful with names, like absolutely terrible. But I never learned to speak Latin, believe it or not.
Yeah. Are they the what do you call it? Are they similar to the harvester ants? I think, but they've got a sting. Is that them? I don't know.
I have no idea. David, let us know what they are. Are they like? Do they go by a common name? What size they are? That sort of thing. I kind of thought the same with my bullet ants, that they weren't drinking properly. They just kind of bite at the cotton, and I don't know if they're drinking off it, but they're big enough to actually drink the straight water, the liquid, like literally just put it on some tin foil, and there we go, red harvester ants.
Yeah, they're like similar to Mesa, but obviously they're red and they've got a potent sting as well, apparently.
Okay, cool. Medium size, yeah. I mean, if they're medium size, I would try them with just like a little drip. Like, it's a little bit risky, but
I think what I found with harvester ants, they're not very keen on sugar liquid. Obviously, they get most of their carbohydrates from the seeds.
Yes, definitely. It's the protein.
Yeah. So whenever I had my Mesa colony, and when I tried to give them sugar liquid, they'd completely just turn their nose up at it, and they wouldn't have any of it. Obviously, they get everything they need from the seeds, and obviously the odd insect that you give them. So they don't really need sugar liquid.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I find. I do give them protein like once a week, but they just, like you say, they turn their nose up and ignore the sugars.
Yeah.
They have bearded ants. They're called the bearded ants. They have a beard for digging. I'm gonna have to work out how to watch videos like via the stream, because we need to look this stuff up.
Yeah, I think I've seen a picture of them before. They do look quite cool.
I'm opening a tab. I'm looking it up. Bearded ants. Okay. They do have like a little beard, don't they?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. How weird. I'm going to have to look at some of that. It's not one I know, really. Yeah, they love dandelion seeds and flies. Literally nothing else will they eat. Oh.
Yeah, that should be pretty much all they need. They shouldn't need anything else. Just seeds and the odd insects, and that's about it, really, for most harvester ant species.
Yeah. I mean, whatever the seed mix I won from you last year, KB.
Yeah.
That seed mix has pretty much lasted me through to now.
Yeah.
and like, that it pretty much all gets eaten, but it's like there's one or two bits in there that are better than the rest. I don't know what the different seeds are, to be honest.
Yeah, you do see that they normally have a favourite, don't they? That they get through quicker than the rest of them, and they sort of leave the rest till last, sort of thing.
Yeah, as we all do when we get a big plate full of food. Oh dear. Who's that? So I'm just reading the Discord as well.
Oh.
We've got like 4 or 5 different windows open. Stein's not going to be able to join us again. That's a shame. His parents won't let him. See, that's one thing about parents. Parents suck. I mean, I'm a parent. I suck. Yeah, and of course I bought tons of honey because I'm crazy. Yeah, I mean, if that's your only colony, David, you probably are a bit crazy for buying loads of honey. keep it in the fridge. It will last a little bit. Use it with another colony if you get one. Excuse my bad cough. We all do crazy things. I've got like probably about 12 nests that just are way too big for my colonies already. Because like, why not get them and have them ready? Because I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm lucky, right? KB's back. I'm just saying, KB, I'm really lucky. My wife has dealt with the kids and just left me to do this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I clicked on Discord and for some reason it kicked me out of this.
Oh, that's weird.
I think it's because I joined it through Discord, so it's
okay. Yeah,
I think I've gone back on myself and come out of it.
Yeah. Oh dear. I have got a zoom. Am I zoomed in or out? Yeah, I'm zoomed in. I like that.
Cool, that.
Yeah. Without having to do it via the camera or anything, there's actually a button on the back, which is quite
right. That's good.
Much handier. And the other thing it's got, which is actually really useless here, is it's got a built-in light.
Oh, right.
It's kind of, I'd say that's worse. And if I do that, all you can see is the light.
Oh, yeah.
Which is slightly irritating. It's not designed for ant filming.
No, there's not many cameras at all, really.
I was going to say that.
Unless you go for like the really expensive DSLR ones that were made for like taking pictures of bugs and stuff. But they're like, you're talking like $1,000 just one of them.
See, I've got a really nice camera that I was given by my parents.
Yeah.
Me saying a minute ago that parents suck. Not all parents suck. My parents are all. But yeah, I've got a really decent camera, but I haven't got a like charging unit for it. So it's just sat there completely dead at the moment. I can't do nothing with it.
Oh. You tried having a look on eBay for a new.
To be honest, I haven't. Mainly because I just haven't got round to it. It's on the list.
Yeah.
Like I said before, I've got like 8 different lists around me at the moment. They're both double-sided A4, and it's just like I've got so many things that I want to get done, and ideas and different things I need to film. I mean, are you like that with all your footage? Because you've released quite a few videos in the last week or two, haven't you?
Yeah. It's a pain to manage like time and stuff. I mean, I've been able to get them out because I'm not at work at the minute. Because obviously it's Christmas period, which is good. But as soon as I'm back at work, it's going to be back down to maybe a video a weekend again.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm going down to 1 video a week and more like live streams, because it's I haven't got the time to make 2 good videos a week, really.
No.
And I just felt like I was sort of failing the viewers with some of the crapper videos. I'd rather make 1 decent video and do 2 live streams, which are a little bit easier. Not easier, but they take less editing.
Well, there's no editing and stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. As long as I write down like enough questions and I'm prepared for the stream, then it's not really not the same kind of hassle. I mean, and the review videos, now I've sorted out a better camera and all of that lot. All Ants UK's joining us. Hassle. I mean, and the review videos, now I've sorted out a better camera and all of that. You can hear me. That was me. Hello, All Ants UK. The review videos, now I've sorted out a better. What's he doing? Right, we're just going to mute him for a minute.
Hello.
Oh, hang on. Hello. Right, something's on an echo, but mute him for a minute.
Hello.
Oh, hang on.
Hello.
Right, everyone stop. Okay. But,
I think my mic.
Right, me and KB, we're all right. Everyone stop. Right, hang on. I'll send All Ants UK a message.
Yeah, it's a bit echoey, that.
Yeah, it was a bit. Put headphones in. There we go. Just telling them to put headphones in, and then that should work. Yeah, it was a bit chaos, wasn't it? What was I saying? Now I've got a better camera. The review videos. What I was doing before was I was screen recording it on the computer, and filming it on my phone. And then I was having to like mangle the two together. And believe it or not, one review video could take like hours and hours to edit to get matched up. Now I can literally just press record, and it's like it's all you know what I mean? It's all one thing now. It's saves so much time.
Yeah, 100%.
So, yeah, really well. I'm looking forward to that. He's just plugging in some headphones. What did you get for Christmas then? Anything good, KB?
I got a tripod with like a big circular LED light on it.
Oh yeah, I think I saw something like that, like a ring light built into it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got that for Christmas. Obviously for recording and stuff, and it does make a big difference, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
Then I got a bunch of other like random bits like aftershave and stuff like that.
Cool, kind of standard stuff for like men, aftershave, underwear. I think Ants UK has just joined us again.
I think. Is it working?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hello, you all right?
Yeah, hello.
Brilliant. Thanks for joining us.
Ooh.
Oh, so what did you get for Christmas? Anything interesting?
I got a wakushi nest. That's quite good.
Nice.
And I got some sugar.
Yeah. What, like the sugar snaps sort of stuff, the syrups?
Yeah, that sort of stuff.
Cool. They're brilliant. Who did you get it from?
I think it came from Wakushi, to be honest. I don't know.
Okay. I don't think I've tried that one.
Yeah, I'm just trying it on my last year's Nigers at the minute, see how it works.
Yeah, brilliant. How are they taking to it?
So far they're quite liking it. The queens and like the workers have had quite a bit.
Cool. Well, that's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. What did I get? I've got a few different colonies and things on their way, but I had to buy it all for myself. I didn't get any ant-related presents. Did I? I can't remember. Oh, I can't remember. Oh dear. What's the ants doing in here? I can actually see a crab, but I'm not gonna take the camera all the way down there. KB's just signed off.
Oh God. I see a beetle.
Yeah, there's a beetle down there in the corner. Like they all kind of live in this corner. There's a bit of driftwood at the back there.
Oh yeah.
Right, yeah, there's a bit of driftwood right at the back, and they all kind of live on the back of it and on the side of it. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. Anyway, if I get the other camera, haha. Dun, 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 dun. Oh God. Right, if I get this camera and I change the camera, this is so cool. Oh yeah, I've got the flap over. Hang on, there we go. There we go. Is that crap quality again? But that's this side of the tank from a different angle. Loads of beetles live on this piece of wood. I try and keep the numbers to about 6 because if there's any more than that, it's just gonna get overrun with beetles, really.
What type of beetles are they?
They're the ones which come from the Mario worms.
Oh yeah, like the dark beetles.
Yeah, exactly, the darkland beetles. But I'm not sure. There's obviously different species because there's mealworm beetles and Mario worm beetles, and they look the same, but I think the sizes are slightly different.
Yeah, probably because they are two different sized.
Yeah, worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I think these are the slightly bigger ones. I know they're quite large in comparison to the ants.
They look mean, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They do. When you like zoom in, they do look quite like ferocious. Really. This one on like the top one seems to have like a dent on its back.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it does. I wonder where that's come from.
Are they omnivores or
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
anything pretty much? Huh?
Pretty much everything. Yeah. I mean, they're eating cucumber there, but they always go for the protein as well.
Yeah.
They like between the beetles and the isopods, we go through about a cucumber a week at the moment. Maybe
That's
more than that. Maybe more than that. I do feed them other carbs as well, but I like to give them cucumber because I don't know how much they're able to drink.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even have water test tubes in the tank anymore because the ants just, I think they drink from the pond or they drink from something, but they were ignoring the water towers, ignoring the water test tubes. So I just stopped bothering, and they've not struggled at all. But they do eat the cucumber as well now. So maybe the cucumber's supplementing the entire tank's water supply.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Might contain a bit of those juices, yeah, for them.
Yeah, I mean, I have seen ants and beetles drinking at the pond, and it's quite cool to watch, actually. They normally go up to like the waterfall where it's flowing water, but it's really shallow, and they have a little sip there. But now the crabs are more out and about. They don't do it very much. Ant says, I've always thought about doing a live stream of my vivarium, but with zero ants inside, it doesn't really make any sense to. Right. So what you may have already noticed, everyone. I started doing these live streams more regularly now. I don't know why. I just thought, why not? But on Twitch, I plan to, when I have broadband, I'll probably have 24-hour streams of either this tank or the other tank or one of the tanks going all the time on Twitch. And then I'm thinking, like, if something really interesting's happening, I'll probably just live stream it to YouTube as well. But I don't want to block up my YouTube with like random footage of this, if you know what I mean, just nothing really happening. Yeah, but I am thinking of doing exactly that, just a live stream of just a vivarium on Twitch. In fact, I did it this morning for like a couple of hours, quite often doing it at the moment. Like, it's something to watch, isn't it? I watch stuff like that. In fact, Pardon, say that again?
It is nice to see because you get to see how the bioactive tanks work.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I sit here for hours and hours and hours watching this, like watching all the different insects interacting, seeing what they do, and I'm still seeing new behaviors and stuff now. So it's always interesting. And like I say, on Twitch, all the people I follow are pretty much doing the same thing. Like I follow a alligator called Rex, and it's just him sat in his tank all day. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I like people watch it for hours. I watch it for hours. So why not?
I've seen the alligator. It's from, I can't remember what channel it is, but I've seen it before.
Yeah, I mean, he's in a zoo, and they have like a YouTube channel which tells like his story and all these interesting things about him. But there's a 24-hour live feed from his tank.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like me and you just watch boring stuff like that, yeah, it's good to watch. That's the tower that they smashed in. Can't believe it. Completely empty, and they're still going for it. Isopods. I gave it another little bit of a trim back earlier, just so that they've got more building materials. Give it a day or so, that will all go brown and fall to pieces. And they'll be able to dig with it.
It'll help them expand the nest, probably.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. It's mad. And that stick which like points off towards us, they're starting to build underneath that as well. So that's pretty cool. In fact, how can I do that? Hang on, if I do that and that. Oh, this camera is awesome. It's got so many little features and angles. Yeah. I mean, I wish it could zoom just slightly more.
Yeah, that's a good feature with some cameras.
Yeah.
But it's still quite a good camera by the looks of it. It's got quality.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the other one I was using. Oh, excuse me. Oh, apparently Rex is on snake discovery from Wisconsin in America. Thank you, Ants. And yeah, so exactly that. Like, I watch that all the time. And like, there's loads of really cool people on there to chat to as well. So, you know, if I can get something like that going on the Ants and Rock Twitch, why not? I also all the picnic table streams go on Twitch as well. David, you're asking, do I have a lid on this tank? I do, but they can escape whenever they want because there's, if I show it, there's that wire which goes straight up through that hole. Because I'm a madman apparently, but no, it works really well because like they don't want to escape. There's no reason for them to escape, and when there is a reason for them to escape, then I want them to be able to get out and save themselves rather than be trapped in a box that's potentially flooding or something like that. You know, it works really well, and they don't go far because the rest of the room's a lot colder than the tank, so they hang about on the lid, and I just kind of have to work out how to get them back in.
Sounds quite good.
Yeah. Have you ever noticed? You can ask me a really simple.
When I watch his streams, I hate it all the time. It's quite nice. Normally though, when someone starts something like that, it turns into like a full conversation.
Yeah. I mean, I just chat and chat and chat. It's one of the things about me. I'm very good at chatting rubbish. Yeah. Okay. KB's phone's dead. That's hopefully can join next random one when C-Link. Backwoods Saucer. Who's okay? I always forget who people are when they use weird names. I can't wait to build that big of a setup. I've got 3 colonies at most. See, 75 is a good number. What I think I was at a couple of hundred before I put them in this tank, and they were in a smaller tank beforehand, but they were doing really well at the time, and I knew that if I didn't move them when I did, I wouldn't have been able to move them, basically. They were... Oh, go on, sorry.
Sometimes the problem, like with ant colonies, sometimes you want to move them a lot earlier, like, well, not a lot earlier, but like a bit earlier than like when they're required to, so that you don't want like mass flooding everywhere all over like your table.
Yeah. Right. So the problem with a big tank like this, any bioactive tank, is it can be a challenge for the colony to establish itself anyways, because it's bioactive. They're instantly competing with the isopods and other inhabitants of whatever you've put them in. But I think just the environment difference, because you haven't got them in like a sterilized acrylic nest under 24-hour supervision, it's a bit riskier, if you know what I mean. If they're not doing like... I would put them in a tank. No, I would leave them in a test tube longer if I was going to put them in a tank than I would if I was going to put them in a nest, if that makes sense. Just because, like I said, I think they need to be quite a decently strong colony to go into a big tank, because there's so much jobs to do, if you know what I mean. You've got you got to have ants building, you've got to have ants gathering food, ants there for defense, ants looking after the queen, ants looking after the larvae. If you haven't got enough population, then they're not going to overcome the challenging environment.
Yeah, that's... I remember when I used to have a naturalistic setup, and I put in last year's Niger colony, and it way too early. Like they only had like 10 workers, and I had to get him out because I didn't see him for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah. See, no, that's the problem, because if you've only got like 10 workers, you haven't got enough workers to be digging, eating, and looking after the colony. You haven't got enough.
Yeah.
That's why the Queen starts the colony the way she does. She digs down and starts that initial founding chamber so that the worker ants can literally go and focus on feeding. Once they've fed, then they will focus on digging, and they've already got that head start. See, I'm rambling again. Without that, it's a bit harder for them, you know what I mean? I always say if they're going into a big tank like this, they need to be quite a large number. I'm aiming to put these into a much larger tank eventually, because I have a feeling they're going to outgrow the tank probably in a year or two. At which point it's going to become a massive, like 2 or 3 meter square tank with all sorts of extra things, like maybe a green boa, all sorts of extra cool stuff.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, see, it's in the plans, it's in the works, but I'd have to move house, dismantle a room, take out some walls, and like, I'd be better off buying a zoo, to be honest. I'd be much better if I could buy a zoo. So if anyone's got a zoo going cheap, or if anyone wants to support my channel by donating a zoo, feel free to contact me. That'd be brilliant. Even a room in a zoo,
that would help.
Yeah. It's a whole ant room. Yeah, I'd even stand there. I'd give talks on them all day. It'd be brilliant. Don't even have to pay me.
Sounds a good idea.
Yeah, well, maybe not getting paid for it. That would be better.
Yeah, probably get paid for it.
Oh dear. You see that like entrance hole at the start of the nest? There's like, I don't know if I can get an angle on it. No, I can't. It's quite interesting, like the way they've put them in. There's literally entrance holes all over it, like. But by the looks of it, they like have to come out of one to go. It's not all connected on the inside, I don't think. I think they've built chambers disconnected to other chambers, and they have to go outside to go inside in other areas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's quite an interesting structure. The way it's been built as well is like, it's just so amazing.
I bet if someone had like a nest that a colony had built, and then like the colony had abandoned it and built bigger nest somewhere else.
Yeah.
If you looked inside that would just be like an amazing thing to see.
Right. So once they stop living in it, it doesn't last very long, because they built a little satellite nest over here during the summer, and as you can see, it's already disintegrated. Literally, like. They moved out within a week. It fell off the leaf, and a few days later, it just disappeared, just completely disintegrates. So it must need like constant maintenance from them.
Might be that, yeah.
Yeah,
it might be because they walk through like the tunnels so much that like the tunnels need to be walked through, kind of.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I just have no idea, to be honest, but it does seem like it didn't take long at all after they moved out. It just fell apart.
Yeah.
Which is all good. I can hear my youngest daughter not happy. I'm going to have to go fairly soon, I expect. We've got 1 viewer on Twitch and 3 viewers on YouTube. See, I don't know who's viewing on Twitch, so if you want to say hi, you're more than welcome to. It'd be interesting to speak to people on Twitch as well. Like, so I've got my Twitch channel. I've got like 11 followers on there, and I do get views. I get like 6 or something views on most of the videos, but never when I'm live. So it'd be interesting to actually get a message from someone on Twitch.
I don't know if, because on YouTube you can kind of get like the notification system where it like pops up when someone's streaming. I don't know if it's the same on Twitch though.
I think it is, right? Because I get notifications when some of the people I watch are streaming, but only some of them.
Oh, I don't know then.
Yeah, so I don't know, to be honest. I'm really quite new to Twitch. I ain't got a clue. What's that? Some random Russian person's just put some random words. I don't know what that means. You do it again, I'll block you. Weirdos. Oh, shouldn't say that. But that is a weird thing. Sister something online. That seems like you're being weird. And say, do it again, I'll block you.
Type of something good.
No, I'm gonna have to block him anyways. I don't understand what don't mess with my streams. I will tear you apart. As put by Stein earlier, I don't stand for crap by anybody. And the best I can do at the minute is block people. But I have been known to hunt people down. A bot, yeah, there we go. So thank you, Ants. We are blocking the bot. They're gone. See, I hate stuff like that. I get it, like when I do a video, I quite often get a random like a random comment on there, pretty much same as that, and looks Russian or something. Like, what is that? I have no idea.
I don't know if people like spam with bots or something. Like,
yeah,
I've seen it with other videos where people like use bots to like dislike videos and stuff like that. Like, I don't know what it is.
I don't know. There must be some kind of weird agenda behind it that I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand most things. I just think most things are a scam. If you treat everything like a scam, you're never going to get ripped off, are you?
True.
Yeah. Oh dear, oh dear. Right, it is 10 past 10 pretty much. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes and I'm going to end the stream, all right, buddy?
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, cool. Been on for just over an hour and I can hear my youngest one calling. If you didn't know, my youngest daughter, she has like severe autism, so trying to get her to sleep can be a bit of a nightmare. Trying to get her to do anything can be a bit of a nightmare. She doesn't talk either. She's completely non-verbal, which is fine, you know. She lives a great life. I'd love to be non-verbal because you can just get away with so much. Like, you know, she gets away with everything. And then the best thing about her, right, is my other two, my middle one doesn't stop talking. My eldest one talks a fair bit as well. So then you spend a whole day with those two, and it's like, I'm just going to go sit with the youngest one for a bit. Quiet. Yeah, you get it.
They sound like my sister, to be honest.
I mean, you just gotta get some peace and quiet sometimes. And I can put headphones in as long as I keep an eye on her hands for sign language, and it's all good.
Yeah.
I've got a question here. Do I breed Dubia roaches? I do. Can I? Let's have a look if I can get the camera over, and I'll show you the box. So that's just to this side of me. I keep my Dubia roaches in a big setup underneath my bullet ants down there. If we look down here somewhere, there's a load of roaches. Can't really see them that well, but it's actually a naturalistic half and half setup. So I've got like the tubes in there and stuff like that, but it's also got mosses and sticks and everything like that for them to live on.
Yeah, I can see some of the moss and sticks.
Yeah, and like they love living down the side of the moss. I'm very shaky, so it's a weird angle to hold it. But yeah, that's my Dubia roach setup. There's probably about, I don't know, a couple of thousand in there at the moment.
I've been thinking of breeding Dubia roaches, but like, I don't know if most of my animals will even take them, like take an adult I think most of them will just eat babies.
Yeah, I mean, I only really use them for my larger colonies. My smaller colonies, I do use them, but I'll cut up like one roach into 3 or 4 pieces and give them between the smaller colonies.
Oh yeah,
they will take it, but they're just like there's so much protein for them. There's too much for them to process. I mean, the smaller colonies, I like to give them waxworms, really, waxworms or mealworms, Mario worms.
I found waxworms. They got a lot of protein in them. They're very good.
Yes, they are very good, but also very fatty, which I've been told. But I'm not too worried about the fat content really, because they're still getting the protein.
Yeah.
My Lasius nigers will actually take a waxworm until there's nothing left at all. Like it's completely disappeared, which is pretty cool because some of my other colonies won't even take it all.
At the minute, I'm trying to get because I don't have like that much big colonies. I'm trying to get a Solenopsis geminata colony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And because so far at the minute, the biggest colony I have is my leaf cutters, and they won't eat like anything. Like I can't try out new things on them and stuff like that.
Yeah, right. So what leaf cutters have you got?
I've got Acromyrmex octospinosus from Mount Stevie.
Oh wow, how are they getting on?
They're doing quite good, to be honest. I had a bit of struggle at the start because I didn't want to spend like hundreds of pounds like buying and set up and stuff. So I've used like 2 food containers, one for their like eating and one for like where their fungus is.
Yeah.
And it's actually doing quite good at the minute. Like they're growing quite fast.
Well, that's really cool. We're gonna have to see your setup at some point. You're gonna have to send me a video or something of it. But there, I think we are gonna end it there. All my guests have had to log off. Everyone's getting busy. Solenopsis geminata make good beginners during the beginning. Like any fire ants. The problem with Solenopsis, one last thing before we go. Problem with Solenopsis is they just get so hard to handle once they get bigger and in those larger numbers, and you've always got to be on your toes with them. So they are a great species, but it's not one that I've always been interested to keep. They're more stressed than fun. Like you got to be on your toes and on top of the barriers and feeding and everything, and it's just more stress than it's worth, I think. I'm going to stay away from Solenopsis geminata and Invicta, but that's just me. Right, and I am going to end the stream there. It's been lovely to have you all here to chat, and it's been brilliant to have some great people on the stream with me as well. So, as always, for me, I'll see you again soon, Ant fans.